The mountain path twisted through the darkness, swallowed in patches of mist. Hiroshi pressed forward, his breath shallow, his grip tightening around the worn beads in his hand. The village elder's words echoed in his mind. Graves disturbed, bodies missing, a cursed spirit feasting on the dead. At the temple's threshold, the air turned foul. The place reeked of rot. The once sacred shrine stood in ruin, its torii gate slumped like a corpse resisting the pull of the grave. Cracked walls loomed ahead, their surfaces slick with moisture, as if the temple itself were sweating decay. Hiroshi stepped inside. The stench thickened, clawing at his throat. The silence was suffocating, pressing in from every direction. Then, a sound, a whisper of movement. He raised his lantern. Shadows stretched and twisted, and from the void of darkness, something stirred. A figure slouched forward, gaunt, skeletal. Its skin stretched thin over a hollowed frame. Its sunken eyes gleamed an unnatural yellow, locked onto Hiroshi with a hunger beyond reason. Its mouth, jagged and wet, dripped with the remnants of its last gruesome meal. The Jikininki. Hiroshi's pulse thundered. He fought to keep his voice steady. "You were once human." The words left his lips in a breathless murmur. "What curse binds you to this hunger?" The creature's lips curled, revealing blackened gums. Then a sound, part laughter, part weeping. "I was a priest," it rasped, voice splintered with agony. "A man of greed. I stole offerings meant for the dead. I hoarded wealth while my people starved." It took a shuddering step forward. "Now I am cursed to feast upon the flesh of the departed." Its fingers twitched, curling into claws. "I do not wish to eat, monk, but the hunger..." The air snapped with movement. It lunged. Hiroshi barely had time to react. He tore a sutra from his robes, his voice rising in frantic prayer. The parchment ignited with divine light, searing through the darkness as the Jikininki recoiled, shrieking in torment. Its body twisted, writhing in agony. "There is no salvation for me," it wailed. "Only hunger, only the feast." The temple trembled with the force of its cries. Hiroshi's voice did not falter. He continued his chants, relentless, the ancient words cutting through the stench and shadows. The Jikininki let out one final piercing scream, then collapsed into nothing but ash. Silence. As dawn's first light bled over the horizon, Hiroshi stood amidst the bones of the forgotten dead. The village would sleep in peace tonight. But curses are patient, and greed is never far. Someone, somewhere would take its place.